Hey there guys, Mike here. Mike's DVDs and Blu-rays collection is back with a random pickups, some new pickups that I've recently picked up in the last few months and got around to watching them and stuff. Got some cool stuff here, so let's go through these, shall we? Next up, this is a DVD that I picked up recently. I've never had this in my collection. It's directed by John Ford. Starring Clark Gable. It's actually a remake of a 1932 movie starring Clark Gable and Jean Harlow, but that was directed by was it Victor what's his name? He went on to do the Gone with the Wind. Anyways, this is directed by John Ford. It's called Mogambo, and it's a remake, and Clark Gable returns. It's got Grace Kelly and Ava Gardner in it and stuff, and I don't know what it is about Grace Kelly. I guess I've just never really liked her. I mean, she seems like she's just always does the same role in every movie and stuff. She's always this like fragile, beautiful person and stuff, and it's like I can take her or leave her in some things, but yeah, she's okay. She's adequate, I guess. But yeah, this movie is filmed in color, 1952. It's in the deep, dark Africa. A lot of great, shots of, the plains. It's got, the African, you got the natives in it going booga booga, and all that, like how they made them look in movies back then and stuff and everything. But really good movie. I mean, a adequate remake. John Ford, helming the camera. So it was a good watch. And another thing was that was a movie that I remember watching like on TNT back when I first got into like older movies and stuff back in like 1990, and it seemed like they showed that all the time, and I would watch some of it. I wasn't quite a John Ford, fanboy yet and everything, and so it was okay and stuff. I kind of liked it, but I like it more now. Appreciate it more now. Next up, I finally upgraded to Blu-ray from this. I had this only on Laserdisc for the longest time. This is from 1993, Falling Down, starring Michael Douglas. Now, this movie was kind of controversial when this came out, I guess with like the LA riots and the Rodney King and everything, and it takes place in LA, and Michael Douglas just flips out one day, and he just was walking around the city with a gun, and it's just crazy. Like I don't want to give away some of it if you've never seen it and stuff, but then you kind of learn why he's losing his mind and what's going on and stuff. But yeah, really good movie. A good movie to kind of compare to nowadays with all the craziness out in the world and all the crazy politics and all the crazy nuts and stuff and everything. It's a timely movie now, kind of, if you want to look at it that way. Next up, this was a movie directed by Frank Capra back in 1941, and then the war broke out, and he enlisted in the army and went over to Europe to film, be part of the filming crew to film all the battles and different stuff and everything. So the movie was shelved until 1944. But this is a bona fide classic. This is the Criterion edition of this Blu-ray. Arsenic and Old Lace. Great movie, man. I think I remember renting it and like copying it and stuff. It was always on TV and everything. Great movie, funny. Cary Grant, one of his best performances, just really good. I'm trying to say the actress in here. What's her name? Do they not mention the actress? What's her name? Priscilla Lane. Priscilla Lane is really good in this. I don't know if she did a lot of stuff, but she was at Warner Brothers, and I think she did some westerns and stuff like that. She's pretty good in this too, as his girlfriend, or bride to be. He's engaged to her. But really good movie. Back in the days, if a movie got shelved, that means they had problems and stuff. But it was only shelved because of war broke out, and he went and enlisted and stuff. So it was kind of put on hold and everything. But great movie to pick up. Criterion Blu-ray. It doesn't have a lot of extras on there. It's just got some. I think it's got some radio adaptations. Audio only. But yeah, pick that up like in a Barnes and Noble sale, 50% off sale. That's a good one to pick up if you're wanting to kind of pick something, you know, just wanting to random pick up, you know, or something. Pick it up and watch it. It's really good. Next up, this movie was huge back in like 2000. I want to say this came out in 99, 2000. I'm not sure exactly, but a big hit. The soundtrack was huge. Really funny movie. I still quote stuff from this movie. Occasionally I use pomade, so I say I'm a Dapper Dan man. That could be only one movie. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? I got this out to rewatch it. I've had it for a while. Great movie by the Coen brothers. George Clooney, John Turturro, Tim Blake Nelson, and John Goodman. Great movie. Just a great movie. So many quotable lines. It's funny. The cinematography is really awesome in this, the way it's been filmed and stuff. It's kind of dreamlike at times. It's really cool. The soundtrack is actually really good in it, and it was a big hit. The album, the CD and stuff was a big hit and won like Grammys and stuff. But yeah, good movie. If you've never seen this, man, you've got to see this. I wish one of the boutique companies would maybe put this out in a big 4K edition with extras and stuff like that. So I mean, it's got some behind the scenes stuff on here, but anyways, yeah, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Next up, this is a brand new documentary that has come out. It's been executive produced and narrated by Martin Scorsese, released through the Coen Media Group Bluray. This is a documentary called Made in England, and it's all about the filmmakers Michael Powell and Emmerich Pressburger, also known as the Archers, one of my favorite director teams. They made movies like The Red Shoes, 49th Parallel, the Black Room, Life and Death of Colonel Blimp, Black Narcissus. So many good movies they did, and stuff like. So if you've never really known this filmmakers, watch this documentary, and it'll turn you on towards their work, and you'll go out and discover them, because they're just great filmmakers. I mean, they've made some really good movies, and I think I have all their movies now. I think I've been collecting for a while. So matter of fact, speaking of them, I used to only have this on Laserdisc from the Criterion edition, Laserdisc, and then I was kind of interested. I've never had it on DVD or Blu-ray or anything, but I was kind of interested in the Criterion DVD of it when it came out in the early 2000s. I think 2000 it came out. But this is one of their movies called I Know Where I'm Going, and it's from 1945, I believe, 46, starring Roger Livesey and Wendy Hiller. Really cool movie. It's got some bonus stuff on here. It's basically everything from the Laserdisc, more or less. And this is one of the only movies that they haven't released. Criterion hasn't re-released on Blu-ray and stuff. I think this one and the Canterbury Tales, I think they haven't released those on Blu-ray yet. But yeah, great movie. Great little movie to discover and watch it and stuff. And it's one of those. So watch that documentary if you don't know anything about these guys, and then pick those out. Next up, this is from the Warner Archive Blu-ray. This was released right before Halloween back in 2024 last year. This is the Boris Karloff movie, The Walking Dead. It's from Warner Brothers in 1936, directed by Michael Curtiz. He would go on and do Casablanca and everything. Really good movie. One of Boris Karloff's best performances, and just this movie's not as well known when people mention Boris Karloff and stuff, but this is a year after he did The Bride of Frankenstein. So I mean, he is in top form here, and this Blu-ray looks great. They went through, and I don't know how they cleaned it up or restored it, but man, it looks beautiful now compared to the DVD. So yeah, check that out, The Walking Dead. Has nothing to do with the TV show, by the way, obviously. Next up, now this movie has been, for this year for the Oscars, it's nominated for Best Picture, Best Actress, all this stuff. And I recently got this, and I was on the edge of my seat watching this. Me and my wife watched it, and we were just like, all the way through this movie. This movie will just make you just go, especially with needles and stuff, and it's crazy. The Substance. Yeah, you've got to check this movie out. I guess it was played on, did it come out on the Mubi streaming site? Was it made for Mubi? I'm not for sure, but this is the Blu-ray of it. And it's got some featurettes on there and everything. But man, Demi Moore gives a great performance. I mean, she came out of nowhere really and did this movie, and now she's nominated for Best Actress and stuff. And she deserves it, and I hope she gets it. But yeah, The Substance, great movie. You got to see it. Finally, guys, this is a movie called The Limey, directed by Steven Soderbergh. And this is the old Artisan DVD release of it. Man, this movie's great. Terrence Stamp is a one-man killing machine. He is on a mission to find out what happened to his daughter. Man, he leaves London and goes to California, maybe LA or somewhere, and he's just hunting down. He's taking out all these like mob people or gangsters or whatever. It kind of reminds me of Lee Marvin in Point Blank from 1967. If you haven't seen that movie, check that out. That's a great movie. But yeah, this movie, it was a first time watch. I had heard of it, and man, it blew me away. Terrence Stamp is great in this movie. Check that out. So there you go, guys. That's it. Let me know in the comments what you think. And don't forget to check my channel out. And if you haven't already subscribe to my channel. Why not? I got good stuff. Check out all my stuff. I got like 700 videos. Anyways, guys, so yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And make sure you check out The Substance. It's a great movie. It really is. It's just, wow. And for a horror movie to get all that acclaim, it's pretty cool. So there you go, guys. That's it. That's the end of the video. I will see you guys later. Take it easy.